We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Redbirds find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Jack Flaherty gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So stepping in is number 3. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Washington, the shortstop, number 3.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah. Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dean is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting second.
That he continues that same trend this year.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Fastball in there for a called strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Juan Soto to the plate now. And that misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That evens it up 1-1. Just getting started here in St. Louis.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any...
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 4th home run here in the early going. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Josh Bell the next to hit. guess he'll take a look at ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. One and 0 pitch on the way. Pops this one up. DeYoung has a play, and the inning is over. Scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first here at Busch Stadium. It's now 1-0 Washington. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery. This guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour slider, without a doubt his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out. He can shut any team down.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. Second home run early in the year, and the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Batting first.
So now to the plate, Austin Dean. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Soto is there, 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Paul.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, whose career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's 2 for 4. Starts him with a breaking ball this time, misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, but let's not focus on that. They're 1-0. Last game they were able to get a W. Let's see if they continue that momentum today and start playing some consistent baseball.
Off the bat, was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. All even now at 1-1. Now to the plate, Yadiel Hernandez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Yadiel Hernandez.
In there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
That is it. The catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box now, Luis Garcia, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Count remains at 0-2. Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Now at the plate, here is Carter Kieboom. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A ball and a strike now. He He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. One left for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. Tie. So now here is Demetrius Lewis.
For St. Louis, the right fielder, Demetrius.
First pitch on its way. Bounce it to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And that's the 1st out.
Batting 7.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And the spotlight is going to shine down today for me on Victor Robles. This guy, we've been hearing his name, one of the elite prospects in baseball.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
Body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit, and he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now this ball's hit deep to left field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly, and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
That brings in Tommy Edman. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Comes set with the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Line towards center field. Robles is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Dylan Carlson.
Striding forward now is the DH, Dylan Carlson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. High chopper to third. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Top of the third set to get underway. And the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
1 strike.
Fans, make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night as we've got the solution for these cold early season games. The first 10,000 fans through the gates will receive a complimentary Team Fleece blanket. That's courtesy of MLB The Show. Fans, you don't need me to tell you, it's cold out there tonight. So why not try to warm things up with a visit to one of our many stadium snack bars. Hot coffee, hot chocolate, hot tea, even hot dogs. You name it, we've got it. As the official charity of Major League Baseball, the Boys and Girls Club of America allows more than 4 million children annually the chance to realize their dreams both on and off the field. Visit the Boys and Girls Club of America online at bgca.org. fans, on your drive home, don't forget to tune in to AM 1750 for a full recap of our ball game. And of course, lots and lots of debate. It's the Big O and Grumpy Joe Show, featuring Omar Cannon and Joe Wilkerson. After the ball game, exclusively on 1750 AM. Hey fans, want to be able to take MLB.com with you wherever you go? Then listen to the best of Major League Baseball when and how you want it through MLB.com podcast. Whether it's fantasy information, minor league information, or the latest news.
Into the windup and the pitch. is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in now, number 3. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He flied out, leading off the ball game. The windup and the 0-1.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Victor Robles digging in now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Our score remains 2-1. DeYoung digs in next as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 0-2 delivery. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. And now they've requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, here's another look at it. It certainly was bang, bang. Wow, tough for me to tell on that look. Definitely a tough call for the umpire there.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cardinals are challenging the previous
So
flag.
here's one last look at it. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call, and I just don't see it there. I'd be really surprised.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
Review, the umpires have upheld the call of out at first base.
At the plate, Austin Dean. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Hit it hard, but line. Out in his first at bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Dean, a 27-year-old, he was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So now to the plate, Juan Soto. And he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more.
0-1. No, inside.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous two. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Oh my goodness, talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Into the box, Yadiel Hernandez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The high fastball is in there.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And this is fouled straight back. And boy, I think that got our home plate umpire in the mask for the 2nd time in the ball game. That's tough duty back there. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They're down 2-1. Striding in is Nolan Arenado, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Outside, that's a ball.
And that misses ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Demetrius Lewis.
So the next to bat will be Demetrius Lewis. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
No balls and a strike to count. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. Grounded back up the middle. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cardinals lead it 2-1. And now for Washington, Keibert Ruiz. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Popped up, Arenado in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, Luis Garcia. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he fouls this one off. And the payoff pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Ebro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Carter Kieboom digs in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On its way is pitch number 75. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Garcia, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Standing in now, Alex Avila. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Nationals leave one. They still trail it here 2-1.
Leading up for St. Louis, the catcher.
First offering on its way. Yadier Molina is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year. And the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
The batter, number 3.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you're talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A runner at second, nobody out. Oh, and he misses it.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
On his way out to the mound now, the Washington manager, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. I mean, that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
To the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 6-1. And he's out on a strong throw.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Zero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Harrison Bader is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in the 2nd with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Yadi Molina digging in now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. This, of course, his 2nd appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Pulled hard down the line in left. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Man, the hit parade continues. It's not an easy thing to do in professional baseball. It doesn't seem like this inning's going to ever stop. Right now, they've already scored 7 runs.
Austin Voth gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Tommy Edman is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Robles is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what. Now at the plate, number 3. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate is going to look a foot outside.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Stepping in now, Victor Robles. Fouled off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail big. It's 9-1. Top of the lineup, stepping in, Dylan Carlson. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Into the corner and slicing foul. There's a line drive base hit to left field.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
At the plate, Paul DeYoung. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder looking up, and it's gone. Paul DeYoung connects for a 2-run home run. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D'Lo. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Dan, as a former pitcher, Are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Runner around second now, headed for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third.
Demetrius.
At the plate now, Demetrius Lewis. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. But the Cards do strike for two, both coming on this two-run dinger. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Cardinals 11 and the Nats 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the AB now. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Now here it comes.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 1-2 delivery. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So now to the plate, Yadiel Hernandez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now. The pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Keibert Ruiz. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. Throw in time, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. Cards lead it 11-1. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Into the box, Yadier Molina as he lifts it in the air to right field. Soto is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 19.
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. For the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll be back in standing up. First offering. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right?
Now
You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Bader leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals, but they're on autopilot 11-1. Stepping in once again is Luis Garcia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Fouled away. The 1-2.
That's a ball. 2-2 to count.
Here's a pop-up now. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Skied into very shallow right. Lewis is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Next up, Carter Kieboom. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. This is popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for route number 2. Next to dig in, Alex Avila. No hits to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Pitch on its way to Avila. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Nationals gone in order. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. This pitch is popped up. Kieboom will wait on it. And he puts it away for the first down. So next to bat will be Austin Dean. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're on autopilot, 11-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 3, starting things for his side in
number 3.
Jordan Hicks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
12. Jordan Hicks.
Now here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Here's the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings. In line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
At the plate now, Victor Robles, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan.
Now to bat, Juan Soto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Last strike now for the Nats. Fouled away. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. He makes the catch, and the Cardinals will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these.